Hi, good morning to 3RW. Today, in English, we are going to learn how to write an information report. And especially, we are going to focus on the paragraph about an animal's habitat. To be successful in constructing a paragraph, you are going to use a multimodal and detailed description about an animal's habitat. Now, this week is week 5, and if you were at school, we would be focusing on study facts about snakes. As you can see, also in science, snakes were born as little eggs like that, and the baby snake hatches and they become really baby size. Snakes really cute, and then eventually they become adult snakes, which they look like their parents. They look very similar to their baby size, but just much bigger. Now, Mrs. Wu is going to read some facts to you about snakes' habitat. Snakes are a very large group of long reptiles. There are over 2,500 different species of snakes on our planet. Snakes live in a variety of land and water habitats. The most abundant snakes and the largest snakes are found in tropical climates such as rainforests. Snakes are found on every continent in the world except Antarctica, where it is too cold for them to survive. There are also no snakes native to Hawaii, Iceland, Ireland, or New Zealand. Snakes are found in many habitats, including the water, forests, deserts, and prairies. Like most reptiles, snakes are ectotherms, which means cold-blooded, which means they must regulate their own body temperature. Snakes bask in the sun to warm themselves up and move to cooler locations to cool themselves down. Snakes hibernate during the winter months. Now, I want you to list all the facts you learned and brainstorm for your paragraph about snakes' habitat. Before you go ahead to do that, I need to explain to you what you need in this description. So in a description of habitat, I need you to think about how do you describe someone's living environment. It should tell where this animal lives, for example, the weather condition, whether they live in the wild or in the house as pets, whether they live in a wet or dry area. It should discuss the impacts that the environment has on this animal. For example, what happens if the environment changes? Think about what changes would impact a snake's habitat. Now, Mrs. Wu is going to demonstrate how to write a paragraph about a description of snakes' habitat. I would start with a topic sentence. Snakes live on every continent in the world. They can't live in very cold places like the Antarctica because they are cold-blooded animals. Snakes need to live in places where they can bask in the sun to warm themselves. Full stop. And I'm going to wrap up. So this is the last sentence in this paragraph. In colder months, they hibernate. So this is a paragraph that I would include in my information report to talk about an animal's habitat.